Hello and welcome back to another painting video. Today we're going to be painting Bo-Katan on our way to finishing up the core box for Shatterpoint. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to paint her undersuit, and it's black. So we're going to use black Templar contrast paint for our undersuit. We did a lot of this work with the overbrushing that I do to get it to be the slap choppy method, right? So I'm going to use contrast paints as much as we can here to carry us through our painting. Now obviously we have some metallics and stuff to do that we won't be able to use contrast for, but it's fine. So starting getting her this undersuit, this Mandalorian undersuit here. And you know, like I said in my other videos, showing you guys what colors and how to paint. Her is going to show you how to paint the other night owls, so you don't have to make those videos as well. Now if you'd like to see those videos, please comment and subscribe, or just comment. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but you know, just leave a comment and say you want to see those get painted, because there's a little bit of differences, you know, like for the at least for the Maul mercenary guys, Mandalorians, their armor's red a little bit on some of the parts, so you know, there is some variation. It's not the most variation, but you know, I'm trying not to cheap out on you guys on content, just be like, here is another clone trooper or whatever. But if that's what you guys want, I'm more than happy to do it, especially if it's clone troopers. Like I said in the last video, I love clone troopers, so I'm happy to paint them. So getting her painted on her undersuit. You know, if you're ever confused about like what colors things are supposed to be, or I mean, you don't have to paint them this color, by the way. You don't have to paint them the color that they are in the shows and the movies or whatever. You can paint them whatever colors you want. There's no rules about painting, but I like to paint them the colors that they are. Let's see what color her shoes are, just so that I'm okay. Okay, so we'll get the shoe as well here, minus the armory bits. I mean, you're talking about cheaping out on content, but this next video you'll see it's not, I don't know if it's not, I don't consider it cheating on content, but it is going to be like the shortest video ever, because they're battle droids, you know. They're really a pain to build, but painting them is the easiest thing ever. So it kind of trades itself. If you wanted a whole army of battle droids, they would be pretty simple to paint, and we could make it a little complicated by giving them like squad coloring markings, which I probably will give them the markings that they have on their card. Like I said, I use the cards that come with the game to kind of figure out their paint style, like how they're painted and everything. So I'll be using that as reference, but for their base colors, they are so easy, but building them is so hard. So it's not even like I'd be like, oh yeah, if you're a beginner, get battle droids to paint. because building them, you'll probably quit before you finish building them because they're so finicky. Now you could use like a dark blue, like a really dark blue kind of underwash for this if you wanted to, but we're just gonna use the black to get that done. Okay, now we're gonna go to her blue parts. Actually, we'll get an easy part done. We'll get this Gorgrunta fur for her belt. It's the only brown part on her. Let's get that coated. Get all the little back ones back there. There's her belt. Now we're gonna get her blue armor bits, which isn't all of them. We're gonna get with this Leviathan blue. It's a good, no, we're gonna use a more brighter blue. We're gonna use this Telesar blue. It's a really vibrant blue, but you know, I think it'll look cooler on the model. So let's get some of this on here. And then we're gonna tack the blue pieces. So first off, we're gonna get this neck piece right here. Then we're gonna get this shoulder pad. The straps for all the blue pieces are also blue. I'm gonna get the back of this neck here. Hold on. Stand by. Prepare for camera shakies. Okay. We go to her other shoulder pad. Now, if you wanted to paint her like the Mandalorian version, you can give her that pure Beskar one. On one of her shoulder pads, and I think the other one's like yellow or something. I don't really remember. It's been a while. If you get excited for this character, you'll know how to paint her. You'll be like, I know what to do. I'm just giving you ideas for colors here. Okay, painting this gauntlet here. Getting up around the wrist and everything. Trying to, good thing about like having a darker underbase is that you don't have to worry so much about hitting it with the color because it won't show on the black. Let me see. Okay. And then the knee pads are blue. It's sports season, so if you hear my neighbors screaming, it's because sport ball is on. And then, for her as well, the middle of the shin armor. Middle panel here. Okay, and then we'll get her helmet last. I saved it last because if I mess it up, I'm gonna be sad. But we're just gonna kind of follow the lines here. Same thing on this side, just start there. We get the parts that we missed in there. We can get the whole back of the helmet is safe to get. You can also build her without her helmet. I prefer helmets on all the people that can have helmets, because if you're going into battle, why would you not wear your helmet? I mean, for actors, we know the reason is because they want their face on camera, but for models, we don't need that. So we're gonna go here-ish. Start chipping away. At the white there. There we go. Oh, it does go in. We'll leave it though, because it's safer and it looks fine still. Okay. So now, go to the metallics. We'll use gunmetal for the metallic armor bits, the jetpack, all that. We have some gunmetal left, which I believe we do. It's just kind of stuck in here. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Let's get our brush, load it up, and just start painting that on. Okay, just gonna keep moving along here. On the box, it looks like they painted the holsters the same color and the straps and everything, so that's what we're gonna go for. We're just gonna say that has metal straps. Who's to say it doesn't? The future was the past, but you know what I mean. You get it, you get it. We can get sides here, the tops of the shoes. I'm gonna paint the straps a different color. I don't like that. Get that. Take the inside here. Get that side, get this side. And then we're gonna get, now I am gonna paint the strap, but only so the contrast paint shows up on it. That's why we did that. Okay. And then we can go into the jetpack. I think we can pretty much paint the whole thing. With a metallic. Get the cat hair off my brush. Okay, and then we'll take our Gorgonta fur again, just to get those straps, because they don't look good as metal, and it would make sense that they connect to the belt the same way that everything else does. Do that. You okay? You okay? Okay, hold on, I have to check something. We'll get that blue again just to get some of it on the jetpack. We'll get like the casing here. And then probably like this side too. Just to break it up visually. Okay. Now we'll go back to Black Templar for the guns. And to clean up any stuff like that. The bottoms of the shoes that we missed before. And then we'll get the top of her little targeter here. And then for the flames, we'll just take our brush here, brush some black in there. And then we'll mix in some orange, some of our Gryph-hound orange. Okay, and then we'll get our Yandin yellow as well. Just mix it in more towards the bottom of the fire here. Just as the fire kind of peters out. And then we'll take some Nuln Oil Wash and just get it over the armor plates here. If that's too much, we're gonna take it off a little bit there. Just enough to kind of dull them down a little bit and not make them look so pristine. And the same on the backpack, on the jetpack. We're just gonna do that, and then on the back here to darken that up. And that is how we paint Bo-Katan. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments and let me know what you don't like. But we'll catch you guys on the next one.